Reunited, and it feels so good. I'm not sure who's Peaches, who's Herb.
Jesus, what's wrong with you, dude?
My God, man. It's been too long. It's been too long.
What is wrong with you?
In a word,
What's
legend.
Wrong? What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? This is one of my Father's Day gift that I'm now wearing. But yeah, it's good to be in studio on land. It's good to be back sitting alongside you, Jason Portuondo.
Yes, sir.
It's also good that we will not have any technical glitches today. There'll be no internet interruption. I am back in first world soil, and for sure it's good to talk track, talk a little sport, and be in studio, boss.
Yes, good to see you live en vivo. Like just man, oh man, first time this year I've seen you.
Wow,
I don't think I've seen you this year,
well,
and we're halfway through the year.
I've been on the road.
Yeah, you've been on the road.
I've been busy.
Yeah, exactly.
They have me busy. There's a lot of work going on. No complaints. No complaints at all. But yeah, I've been quite busy. But yeah, I mean, again, I made the commitment, dude, that we're gonna make sure that all our amazing followers, subscribers, and fans, we're gonna try and get it in there.
Of course,
we're gonna try and get it in. So here we go.
All right, let's introduce, for those of you who aren't privy to this conversation, welcome aboard. Donovan Bailey Running Things, Jason Portuondo alongside the legend. The legend. You're the second most popular legend behind the legend, who is Bob Marley, right?
Oh man, I'm not even in that category.
Yeah, well,
Bob is Bob.
Bob is.
Listen,
yeah, exactly.
I first of all, it's just good to be mentioned alongside other legendary people. But Bob, Muhammad Ali, these are different level people.
All right. On this edition of the show, we will talk that Sudanese Australian wonder who is again getting references to the one Usain Bolt. We will explain. We'll talk Jamaican national trials. That's coming up in a matter of days. For the final time, Shelly Ann will line up. We'll also preview the men's side of things. A Canadian went sub 10. Hasn't happened very often. We'll let you know who, where, and what the time was. We'll also talk about a wardrobe malfunction and a little preview of the Prefontaine Classic, which is going to be absolutely lit. I'll just say this. On the ladies' side, the 100, you're going to get an Olympic rematch. You don't get that very often. As always, we like to start at the top with our Race of the Week, brought to you by Biopods. Check out biopods.com to empower your every step. This man is simply amazing. Let's get right to it.
Now expects Amenya to lead into the straight, and Gout then third from left to come back at him once they get into the straight. His first race as a pro in Europe, this from Gout. Now he's got a target. Menya moving away from him. Morizzi in the headband. A battle between these two, and Gout working so hard to get to him, and he gets there. Gout takes it by a metre and moving away. 20.04.
I said, man, well,
I was wondering.
He's a kid. Let me rephrase that.
I was wondering who the hell you were talking about.
No, the 17-year-old high schooler, man. And, we're going to get to the number and what it means in terms of Bolt in a second. But what amazed me the most, one of the things, Donovan, is the fact that for the first time he dressed in the visitor's room. He's always been running at home, right? This is the first race for him, abroad as a senior. Mm-hmm. But the way he did it, he beat a guy who I'm pretty sure, if I'm not mistaken, is one of the last two Diamond League half-lap events in Mena. So Gout is simply amazing.
Well, let's start with Gout being a man. He's 17. Mm-hmm. And listen, I think probably the oldest sprinter is still a boy to me, but that's competing right now. But yeah, Gout is spectacular. I mean, I think it's still unfair for him to be compared to anyone. He's clearly, on his own journey and traveling his own path. But at 17 years old, he's by far the greatest phenomenon that's hit track and field in a very long time. And every generation, you have special athletes that come along, and he certainly is one of those. At 17, showing up and representing himself, understanding the pressure, understanding all the eyes of the world was on him, understanding at 17 that he was also in a professional meet, a senior meet per se, where he's actually competing against big men. At 17, and this is, I want you to take note of this. At 17, to probably have the physical and mental maturity to execute the race that he did was fantastic. I mean, I thought that when he came off the corner and he was behind, I thought, oh well, this is going to be it's going to be quite interesting for the last 50 meters. But the fact is that he came off the corner, stood up, relaxed, and then brought it home. Showed incredible wisdom and experience at 17 years old, and he looks phenomenal. It will be really good to see when he either steps up to compete against stronger 200-meter sprinters later on in the year, or if he's on the Australian team running the 100 and the 200 against the likes of the Fred Curley, Noah Lyles, Kristen Coleman, Kashane Thompson, Oblique Seville, and so on and so on and so on. It'd be really good to see. I don't know if he's going to do it. I don't know if he's ready for it, but I'm looking forward to see what his team is going to do.
Don't want to do the comparison thing with Bolt, because we shouldn't be.
Oh, it's unfair.
But it's at least noteworthy that in his first time running out of Strava, Bolt ran the deuce in 2028. That was back in 2006.
Right.
He ran it in 2002.
Right.
So it's just worth mentioning. And like you said, he pulls up beside Mena, and I'm thinking, okay, let's see what you got, kid.
Right.
And then he draws off, and I was like, whoa.
Man, let him go, man.
Like he had another gear.
Get up, look at him, waved, and peace out. No, I'm just saying to you that what I was saying to you about the comparison, Jason, is this. The upside on Gout is like next level. It's unlimited. But what you're doing, you're comparing him to the greatest sprinter of my event and my sport. And so 2002 is way off that from 19-1, right? Sub 10 or just sub 10 is way off the 9.58. And so I'm saying to you that what I want to do today is celebrate Gout as the next great sprinter, as a young sprinter, and also cheering him along on the journey that he's breaking records every single day, breaking records. He is only 17 years old. He is competing against the senior athletes. But the number one thing is that we all got to understand is that track and field is an individual sport, and ultimately, that's the only way that you can do it. But I'm one of his greatest supporter and biggest cheerleader, because ultimately I just want to see kids running incredible times and running against each other and breaking records, staying healthy, and doing it all the right way.
Last thing I want to say about this before we move on. As we said, here's Mena.
Yeah.
Diamond League champ.
Legit.
The last two.
Absolutely.
So you have a 17-year-old beating the Diamond League champ from the last couple of events. I mean, that's unreal.
Unafraid.
Wow.
But I'm saying, that's what I'm trying to tell you. I mean, I'm trying to tell you about the execution of his race individually, and all of you all can just watch it and maybe you can understand, what I'm saying. Getting out of the blocks, accelerating exactly how he's supposed to, coming off the corner and coming off the corner and understanding the position that he's in, standing up and then leaving him at the 130, 140 mark, staying relaxed, staying tall, relaxing. It's incredible, man. So I'm saying to you that the fact that a 17-year-old is showing such wisdom and maturity is great. So again, the upside is incredible. And I want to see what this looks like in Japan in September.
Yeah, unreal. I mean, the superlatives to describe what this kid is doing.
Yeah,
I'm running out of words. I am not a man who's often speechless.
We know that.
Right? Well, I'm to you.
welcome back, man. Welcome.
Yeah,
back.
Exactly. I missed the jabs. But yeah, I don't.
Yes.
I'm not speechless very often.
But you're also a journalist, Jason, so I understand.
But I'm just saying what he has done
Yes.
over, beating a man who just won in Oslo, won in Stockholm. He's won
Right.
back-to-back Diamond Leagues, and to do this at that age, and people said, "Oh yeah, but he's never done it, abroad." Well, you can scratch that off the list as well because he traveled and he still got it done.
Yeah.
So
He did.
we could have a whole show on him.
Well, we probably should have. Here's the thing: we are gonna. I'm sure.
Yes.
Based on his journey so far, we are going to have a all gout show at some point.
Yeah. And you know what's so funny? Last thing I'm gonna say, watching his stride, kind of reminded me of somebody named Bolt.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? He's got the tall frame, and so, man, the world's his, and he's 17. He's 17. He's still in high school. Anyways, okay, so from the Gout show, let's move on and talk Jamaica Nationals. That's coming up in a matter of days. Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce has come out saying, this is it. She's hoping to get to a 9th Worlds this year in Tokyo. If she wins, not probable, but not impossible, it would be an unprecedented 6th for her.
Well, I'm a huge fan of Shelly-Ann.
How can you not be?
And but Jason, you've always known that. You've always known that. I'm a huge fan of Shelly-Ann. Not only for what she does on the track, but for how she's managed her incredible global brand off of the track. And I mean, I think that it's certainly a passing of the guard at the Jamaica trials, with this being her announced last one. But yeah, this is an incredible statement for her. I mean, I think that in your last year of competition, if you're still in contention in your country, if you make your country's team, you're still in contention to win the Worlds, to win an unprecedented 6th medal, as you're saying, Jason, is incredible. And I think that we need to give her flowers, pay homage to her. And I think that, and I've said this before, and this is certainly not the first time I'm going to say this. For those of you track and field, men and women, if you want to follow someone who is technologically sound, understand the advantages of taking care of the media, understanding that you will make more money off the track than you will on the track, you need to follow the business model of Shelly-Ann Fraser. I mean, it really will. It obviously, I mean, I am not going to be at the trials physically attending, but I'll certainly be watching, as will my boy Jason here, and so we'll be able to talk to you about it the next time we're on. But yeah, Shelly-Ann, I mean, one, I would like to see her make the team. I would like to see her win at trials. I would like to see her go to Worlds, and I'd like to see her walk off and win also. But I'm very certain that whatever great plans or ideas that she has, I'm going to be cheering her on. I mean, she is not only, again, an incredible athlete, a fantastic ambassador for Jamaica and for the sport, but also an incredible, an amazing entrepreneur. And understanding brand partnerships, endorsements, and all of that. So yeah, it'll be sad to see her go. I mean, but also in some other ways, I'll be happy to see what next she does. And I'm sure that I will not be surprised when she walks into something. Once she walks into something, and has the same dedication, just as she did in track and field. She's got her beauty line, hair. She certainly is a great spokesperson. She's an ambassador for Jamaica. I think that Bolt is now an official ambassador of Jamaica. So I'm very certain that Shelly-Ann is right in line to come in and be the female version, and because she's been traveling the world and selling Jamaica her entire life. So yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing her race. But not only that, I'm looking forward to seeing what else she does. I mean, it's clear that there's certainly the young upstarts, the Clayton twins, Brianna. There's tons. I mean, I probably can't name them all of the young athletes coming up. Elaine will not be competing apparently. So that's also. Quite interesting. Quite interested to see that, how this is going to look. Sharika is still there, and Sharika is expected probably to win. I mean, she would probably be the favorite to win the 100 and 200 at the Jamaican trials. But again, I'm looking forward to seeing the race itself. I'm looking forward to see what Sharika does. Definitely to see on track what Shelly Ann does. Sad to see that Elaine is not going to be competing. Looking forward to see what the young athletes that are now representing Jamaica, the younger athletes, I mean, the ones that are 25 and younger, or 20, whatever, and younger. But yeah, the trials going to be good, man. I mean, the trials for the ladies is going to be good. I don't know if you want to jump at the men's.
We will in
side.
a second.
Yeah, but again, I'm looking forward to your short answer is I'm looking forward to seeing Shelly, what she does. Sharika probably should win, and then the young upstarts.
Fair enough. Her resume, let's just say this, Shelly Ann, it's one of those that does not need a cover letter. I mean, she has accomplished so much, but for me, the key for Shelly Ann, longevity. She's done this for almost 20 years.
Yep.
She's still the oldest woman to win a world title. That was back in Eugene 3 years ago. So the fact that you can do it, but do it at that level for that long, unheard of.
Father Time, I think you've said it a few times, Jace, that Father Time always wins. Shelly Ann, if not for the knee issue, would still be favored. I mean, think about it.
Yeah.
Think about it. You said in her 20th year as an athlete, if not for her knee injury, and I don't know the extent of it. I can't report on it. I can't speak on it. I know that she's got a pretty bad knee injury because you can't push off on the blocks and obviously can't push off on the blocks. Your first 30 meters is not going to be solid. And that essentially is her race. I mean, execution out the blocks, first 30 meters, stand up and leave people is actually what she's always done. And so, man, again, if not for Father Time, she'd be favored. But again, listen, I'm looking forward to seeing what she does. And again, no matter what, I'm always going to give her flowers because of the respect that she gives, of the intention that she commands, of the incredible ambassador that she's been for the sport, Jamaica, her family, herself, her culture, her gender.
Sharika expected to be the headliner.
Absolutely,
we're expecting that, right?
Well, I mean, she's healthy, yes.
Right, exactly. And we're not disrespecting the young ones, the Reeds, the Claytons, blah blah blah. But it's Sharika. That is the focus on the women's side. The guys' side, Kashane looking to repeat the feat after what he did and the Racers event, also inside the National Stadium. He's got a little bit more competition though. I mean, don't forget about obviously you got Oblique Seville, you got Akeem Blake, you got Brian Lavelle.
Yeah, new name.
So you know what I mean? It's deeper pool on the guys' side.
Yeah, the Jamaican men's sprint team will probably be, I guess, it's not as difficult to make as the women's team. I mean, certainly you got reigning champions in the women's side versus the young upstarts. On the men's side, yeah, the established people are absolutely Kashane, Akeem, and Oblique. Those are the three. Brian is making a name for himself. Brian certainly is kicking the door this year, going sub 10 and sub 20. So I'm looking forward to that. I mean, I don't, I think that the Johan Blakes and a couple other guys, I mean, I don't know of what significance they'll be in the finals.
Right.
But yeah, the 4x1 Jamaican team will be good, will be fast. To make the top three will be interesting. But it's those four names that come to mind. I don't see anybody else breaking it.
I'm with you. And we talk about horses for courses. I mean, there's so many Jamaicans that just light it up inside National Stadium.
Yeah.
Johan Blake, still my boy. If he can just make the final, I think that would be a victory in itself.
You know what? I think so too. I mean, I don't know. I haven't heard or seen anything that he's saying about transitioning from competition into the boardroom or into business. I mean, I know that, I think that once in a while, my friend Leighton Levy sends me stuff of what he's doing off the track. I haven't seen or talked to Johan in a minute. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't know what he looks like on the track. I know that there's been a couple of races this year, mid-10s. So yeah, I mean, I'm looking forward to see what he does, and if he's thinking of retiring, then I'm thinking of maybe a better strategic management of what he plans on doing so that his fans can ride with him wherever he's going.
Donovan Bailey Running Things, Jason Portuondo alongside the living legend. Hope you're enjoying this edition of the podcast. Please continue to like, share, follow, download, subscribe. Tell all your friends and family about the hottest podcast, track and field style. Canadian accomplishments. We got to go there next because it's not often that sub 10 is part of the show. But recently at an event in Germany, Jerome Blake became the 6th Canadian to go sub 10, joining Aaron Brown, Ben Johnson, Andre DeGrasse, Bernie Surin, and there is one more. I'll get back to it. 'Cause it's just slipping my mind
The
right
greatest ever.
Oh, that's right.
The greatest ever.
You.
Yeah, the only
Salute,
one. The only one on the
General.
list that's the greatest ever.
Up
only
in
one.
general. Up in general. 984, yes, from 96. So
It's still there.
this is pretty cool, though. And to put that in perspective, you're running 8.4 back in 96, and we're talking about 9.7 being a big thing in 2025.
Well, listen, Jerome has been working very hard, man. I mean, and again, playing it forward, I'm always supporting the kids now that are representing Canada. So, it's, Andre, Brandon, Aaron, and Jerome. Those are the four. But certainly Dwayne Asamoto, Elliot Jigby, and there's a few others that are right on the cusp. So I'm always going to be supportive of it. I think that I don't know if Jerome believed in his speed before. I don't know if he believed in the execution. I don't know if he believed in standing up and letting the race come to him. But that's probably the first time. I mean, I sent him a note.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's the first time I actually saw him, get through all phases of his race and let the race come to him, after he hit stop speed. And so, Jerome, I'm going to give you your flowers. It is the club is exclusive. There's only 6 of us or 5 of us that are in the club in Canada. Running sub 10 is you have passed the threshold, and really all you got to do right now is think about not running fast, but understanding what you did in that race, executing every single time, and allowing the race to come to you. So again, man, I mean, congratulations. And as I said to you, your work has just started. It's just started. So good luck in the season. Good luck at trials. Do the thing that you did in that race, and you'll be all right.
Funny thing is, he ran 9.7 in the race. I think he ran about 9.3 after the race when he realized that he went sub 10 and was flying around the track.
9.97, 9.93. That's what Jason's talking.
Yeah.
Right. I'm just telling you, dude. It's the
we
language
know the
of
9 is there. So if you know the 9 is there, you should know the next 2 digits, right?
No, I don't know about that. No.
Okay, you
it's
clarify
97.
That. Yes.
97.
97.
It's not 97.
Right, but the 9 is there, then we go 9.
Oh, Jesus.
Okay. We will talk 97.
Right, yes.
Okay, not the year.
He went, yes, exactly. Exactly. But 97 is a thing, though.
Yes.
As opposed to 9,
yes.
97. Anyways, it doesn't matter. Clearly, he understood the meaning of it. And I think that those of you all who are watching should understand this. Winning doesn't always mean breaking world records. For Jerome Blake, winning meant that there was a goal, and the goal was sub 10 seconds. So that's the threshold that he's going to be right now, where there's a mental block and a physical block that he had. That threshold was 10 seconds. So now it would not surprise me at all for him to go sub 10 very often, because he now understands what his body feels like, and he now understands exactly what he should do in execution. He now understands that that's the threshold, and if your body has gone there one time, then it should be able to go there again. So again, good luck. Stay healthy, and I'm looking forward to seeing what you do at trials and the rest of the season.
Ladies' side, same distance. We have an Ontario runner by the name of Shade McCreath out of Ajax, equaling Audrey LeDuc's 10.95. You see, I learned.
There you go. Oh,
10.95.
You're a great student.
10.95. Yeah, so that's impressive, man. I mean, Audrey Leduc, she's just, an up-and-comer herself.
Right.
And now you got this young phenom, McCreath.
That is so good, man. I mean, again, I sent her a note, too. Yeah, Sade.
You don't send me any notes.
Yeah, well, you don't run. And you don't, well, I don't know what significant thing you're doing. Plus, I could just call you. Anyways, like we old people do.
I want to know.
Oh, shut up.
I want to know.
No, Sade, again, I think that when I look at all the athletes, because I mean, what I do, I sit in the cut and I look at what these athletes might be doing, how they're executing. All right. Jerome's always someone, and I mean, we spoke about him a second ago, but Jerome's always someone who he never really understood shifting gear. I mean, he's stuck in almost like that relay mode. But he understand what being a raw power speed sprinter is. And with Sade, it was the exact same thing. I mean, like I think that, again, she is the world mixed relay champion. So I think it says a lot about these athletes who have an opportunity. Well, they work hard and they do make it. And then they have an opportunity to go against the best in the world at their event. But they also win and come away with a different level of confidence. And Sade, as I see it, as I watch the competition, she's built a little bit like Shelly Ann, Jason, where she's shorter. Mm-hmm. She has to execute out of the blocks. She has to get in the drive phase. And when she gets to her top speed, she has to relax. And that race itself, when I watched it, I'm like, it was almost the same as what I said about the Jerome thing, the Jerome race. It's almost like those two were channeling each other. I'm saying to you that Sade, maybe the two athletes that she was competing against were not Canadians or not people that she was familiar with, or maybe she was protecting home turf, or maybe she's just sick and tired of not executing or not being at her best. But I'm telling you, man, she executed stellar. And if you watch the last 30 meters of that race, she stayed tall, relaxed, her diaphragm was up, her shoulders were low, she was breathing and pumping through the line. That's what allowed 10.95. And so, again, shouts out to her. Huge respect. You, again, you are one of the 4 world champions coming that are on the Canadian team. When you got that in the mixed relay. You just equaled the Canadian record. Now, I think that someone had sent me an article about her balancing actual work and being an athlete. Now you're a pro. If you're running those kind of times, then endorsements should be coming, and you should be making money to actually train at this and throw this all at sport for a while. So at 10.95, you're the Canadian record holder. 10.95 means that you should be lining up at every Diamond League race. Our area competitions throughout the world. Good luck. Good luck at trials. And for the rest of the year, I mean, it's amazing. We see that the relay squads are getting it together again. We got the ladies 4x1 team looking fantastic, and you've got the men's 4x1 team looking fantastic because we got at least 6 men deep for the relay, and it seemed in the women, it looks like we got about 6 women too. So I think the team's going to be amazing. Looking forward to see what both of these young people, Jerome and Sade, do for the rest of the year.
Quickly, before we get to a preview of the Prefontaine, we're not going to go too deep because the Prefontaine's still another good week away. But Christopher Robinson, we're going to go back to Ostrava. Here's a 400-meter hurdler, okay, who we often talk about athletes running balls out, but this is, a different level of that. He had a wardrobe malfunction.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Where,
what's wrong with you?
Literally, it was out. It was out. And he runs in shorts. He may not run in shorts again. Have you seen anything like that before?
Well, listen, it's a standard thing for you to be like nice and loose, but you tend to want to be in a hammock when you're bouncing down the track. That's all I'm saying. I mean, I'm saying that that's my personal experience.
That was so eloquently put.
Yeah, yes, man. Yes, I think that it is. First of all, if he was wearing a bodysuit, it'd be different. right?
Right.
If you're in a bodysuit, it's different. But you have to have you don't want to play drummer boy. Going
3
down,
times.
going down the track. But hey, man, listen. Here's the thing. I think you sent me the note or the clip. Hey, he won.
He still won the race.
He won, man. So clearly, he wasn't distracted, or maybe he was distracted by or maybe the audience might be more distracted than he was. But again, good on him. He won.
I've never seen somebody jump a hurdle with one hand because he's using the other hand to put things back in place. I mean, do runners have to start using jocks?
Well, no, but I'm saying to you, that's what a hammock is technically.
Yeah,
I mean, you need to, especially in shorts, you got to do that. But I'm just saying to that.
But that's never happened to you.
No, because I mean, like I said,
You secure things.
Well, yes, I mean,
Okay.
all of aesthetic is very important for me. You can watch the bounce, but you're certainly not going to watch it fall out.
Okay, let's move on. The Prefontaine Classic is right around the corner. The ladies, focus. He's focused. All right. But let's get to the 100 meter on the women's side. You're gonna have Alfred Richardson and your girl Jefferson Wood.
Oh yeah,
going boom, boom, boom.
Well, I mean that's a preview. If there's any race, or maybe it's the first race of the season that is highlighting what the World Championship Finals is going to look like, because all 3 should be in the finals. All three should be in the finals at Worlds, right? I mean, obviously, you got Sha'Carri and Melissa in the U.S. They have to make the team. Julian is already going. So, right. Dude, it's good. No, it's. I mean, and it's not just those 3.
No, right? Exactly. But those are the top 3 from those are from Paris.
So if there is a preview of what Worlds is going to look like, it is going to be this race, and it is going to be fast as hell.
I can't wait. We're still 8 days out, and I'm starting to salivate here just thinking about it.
Nice.
Even the deuce. And again, we'll get to much more of a preview next edition of this podcast. But Kung Fu Kenny, let's see.
What?
Exactly.
Well, Kung Fu Kenny's been running consistently all year, man, and Tobago has not really opened up yet. I mean, he opened I think he showed signs of incredible training at the start, so there were some great times. But then I think he's back in training, and now he's ready to go. So we're gonna see preview there too. That's gonna be fun. That's gonna be fun watching. I mean, I'm sure Kenny been there. Is at home, so he's going to try to protect home turf. But Togo has to send a message to everybody in track and field, everyone in the 1 and the 2. So that will be fun.
Fair enough. We are done almost. You know how we always wrap things up? Like this, running the anchor leg.
A cleaning stream to Donovan Bailey is pouring it on.
NBA title has been given out. The draft was last night. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Canada. We could actually put that in as part of the Canadian segment. Is he up there as one of the all-time greats? I mean, you got your MVP of the league, you got the scoring title, MVP of the finals. That's rarefied air that he's in.
Well, I think unfortunately we get into a place that every time someone accomplishes something, you sit and try to compare them to someone else. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is the best basketball player in the world today. There's bar none. You just mentioned a bunch of titles to me. Mm-hmm. He's the best individual basketball player in a team sport. Congratulations. Again, incredible accomplishments. But I think that we probably should spend our time celebrating him, celebrating his journey from Hamilton all the way, to be now king of the world in his sport. I think that. So what I want to do is celebrate him, celebrate his accomplishment. Celebrate all the people that he's inspired and is inspiring. Celebrating the fact that he's young. Celebrating the fact that there's so much more for him to do. Celebrating the fact that he is the face of the NBA, regardless of all what people say. He's a kid that plays ball, great family man, great brand outside of the sport. The greatest ambassador of the sport. I mean, you listen to the guy doing an interview. I mean, listen to his way, the way he carries, Canada, culture, family, the media, and his sport. Listen to him. So at the end of the day, I'm going to celebrate him being the greatest basketball player today on earth.
Fair enough. I like that. You've gotten 2 or 3 fair enoughs out of me, which I don't give up very often. But you're on point today. I miss you too, dude. You're on point today. I do want to say quickly, Achilles tendons, those injuries. I mean, we've seen 7 or 8 this year alone in the NBA. You think of guys like Damian Lillard, Jason Tatum, and of course in the playoffs, Tyrese Halliburton. Is this a growing concern?
Well, as someone who's blown their Achilles,
that's what I'm asking you.
I've blown both my Achilles playing ball. Listen, I don't know. I don't know what's happening. I mean, I don't know if it's a shoe. I don't know if the speed of the game. I don't know if it is, maybe the amount of games being played. I don't know, about the taxing that your body is taking. But I also don't know about your diet, because I think that is pretty important.
Okay.
Or rest. Right? So I think that it's probably all of the above, man. At the end of the day, while I was watching the finals, it hurt me because I know what it's like when, I knew exactly what happened when and I was actually surprised I didn't text you because I texted a couple of people. But
again, I didn't get my note.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Yeah.
No, but as soon as he went down, I'm like, oh shit,
that was awful. I couldn't watch it again.
Yeah, but I'm saying as soon as he went down, I'm like, and then I looked at it. I'm like, okay, Achilles. Yep. You can see it. Again, I've felt it on both. But I mean, hey, I felt sorry for him. I want to see the best versus the best. This takes nothing away from what Shea, his teammates in Oklahoma City did. But yeah, the injury was tough to watch. What's good about, medicine these days and doctors and physios is that he'll be able to come back and he'll be able to get back his career. It's a team sport, so he certainly will be able to come back and play at the highest level. But that was very, very tough to watch. But Jason, to your question, I do not know what it is. I mean, it could be again, overtraining, diet, therapy, nutrition, the speed of the game, the length of the game, the shoe sole, the floor. There could be many things. So all the things I just mentioned, maybe we need to take, just take a note of all of them and see which one we can improve to make sure that less Achilles injuries occur.
Back to the Thunder quickly. I know their names aren't Durant, Westbrook, Harden, but Alexander Williams Holmgren was able to do something. They were able to do something those guys couldn't, and that's bring OKC a championship. Is this the start of a dynasty? Yes or no?
Yeah, why not? I mean, you have why not? You have the youngest team in the NBA. It's the youngest team to ever win. Youngest average age to win. So they have the capacity and the capabilities to win. The NBA also is an incredible business. So I'm very certain that, with Durant being traded and all other teams, Cooper Flagg just got drafted. So other teams are reloading right now. So starting of a dynasty, absolutely. The capabilities, absolutely. The talent, absolutely.
Quarterfinals at the CONCACAF Gold Cup. We got some matches. I wanted to get your soccer expertise.
Oh, jeez.
Panama, Honduras. Mexico, Saudi Arabia.
Mexico.
Canada, Guatemala.
I'm going to say Canada. Come on.
USA or Costa Rica?
I'm going to say USA.
All right, fair enough. And last thing I want to know, we got Topuria Oliveira coming up. It's part of the main card of UFC 317. I know you like your MMA. You going Topuria or Oliveira?
I don't know. Probably Oliveira.
That wasn't a choice. You going?
Yes.
Oliveira, okay.
Oliveira, but probably, yeah.
It is going to be tough. All right, and just like that, great to be back in person, sitting beside the living legend, and great to have you, most of all, back with us once again. Please continue to share, follow, download, subscribe, just be a part of this podcast. I'm Jason Portuondo. Thank you, as always, for the company. My man in blue, you know what to do.
Until next time, peace out.